Welcome back to DWKvideos, my channel. What is up, guys? You're tuning in to Nikki MGTV featuring DWKvideos for another military video. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. We also have a Patreon link down below where you can donate as little as $1 to help the channel grow. We appreciate it. I love you guys.
And today we're reacting to Battlefield.
No, we're not. We're actually going to talk about what ways you can prepare for field med, because there's not many people that talk about it. There's not any videos out there, and I know that all the people that work at this place are really going to appreciate this video, and I really hope they like it. Please like and comment and subscribe, or share it.
And post us to your favorite Facebook group calling us Pogues.
Pogue life.
Snoop Dogg.
I just want to put Pogue. Do it again, please. What you're gonna do is run in your boots, or at least have a pair that you can run in, because in West, I don't know about you guys, but in the West, you just run around the schoolhouse for laps on end. So honestly, a lot of people were not ready for that. I knew I was gonna run a good amount in the steel toe boots, so I made sure I had the most broken in boots possible.
Yeah, like if you just, running in Navy boots sucks to begin with. And like your first couple weeks, you're gonna be in Navy boots because you haven't been issued the Marine Corps boots. Like even if you bought them beforehand, you're gonna wear the Navy ones because your whole unit has Navy ones, right?
Yep.
So if you just bought Navy boots, bro, they suck broken in. They're gonna suck 1,000 times more if you haven't broke them in. Yeah. So unless you want to end up with shin splints on day one, you probably
also they're pretty heavy. So like,
yeah, they feel like bricks.
Yeah, they really do. Like literally, the boots are not meant to be ran in.
What if I just like pulled out one of them and like knocked you out unconscious? I'm like, see, it's like a brick.
It literally is a brick, though. That's the issue. It's like, and then you feel like you only work out like a 10% of your muscle because they don't let you like actually run in them because they're so stiff.
Like, to give you a point of reference, right? Go to your local swimming pool and tie a cinder block to each foot.
And then run.
Underwater. Run out of the water.
That's pretty much close.
Come back with the results.
Someone's going to go do that, and they're like, I heard this is how the Navy trains. Oh, man. Have good boots that you have broken in, that are ready to be ran in. It sucks to run in them. You're probably going to get injured, so just give you total heads up. Yeah, it's going to suck the first 2 weeks. What do you
All right, coming in at number 2, it's going to be weighted vests. Now, you can find these at Exports, Walmarts. You can put your little grandma on your back, the little 90-year-old. She's probably, what, around 50 to 70 pounds?
Close.
Which is about the weight of the average person watching this, huh, you little twig? Running around with weight on your back is just going to help build up that endurance and that muscle endurance that you're going to need throughout FMTB. Take this on hikes with you, take this on runs with you, because you'll be doing both. You wear a flak and Kevlar while you're in FMTB, and the flak is, I believe, 10 pounds?
I don't even know how much it is.
I think the front is 10 and the back is 10, so I think you have a total of 20?
I don't even know. So I just wear it. I don't even try. Like, you focus on numbers of weight, you're gonna be like pissed off at how much you're carrying. So just don't even focus how much weight you're gonna be carrying. Just realize,
put your grandma on your back. Yeah, that's enough. And
just go up to her and be like, Grandma, I learned this in the military.
She goes, put me down, put me down. And I said, Grandma, I am going to be a war hero.
Weighted vest, which is 40 pounds. The only issue with the weighted vest. You okay?
Dude, that hurt. All
right. The only issue with the weighted vest is the weight you're actually going to carry is typically going to be on your hips versus anywhere else. And I think that's where it's hard. Like, is there anything that you can even put on your hips, like, weighted wise?
You can tie little sandbags to a Gucci belt.
I mean, you could. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Just try and get weight, used to it, and you're actually walking up some kind of incline. And we did it at 3.2 miles per hour, so if you want to get on a treadmill and look stupid, that's a good way to do it.
Coming at number 3, this is probably going to be the most important. If you're blue side and you've been blue side like a fleet returnee, you aren't used to pull-ups. Majority of people aren't used to pull-ups, but those are very important for field med. You're going to be doing them all the time. You guys do it a lot at West?
Yeah, you do it after every meal.
Yeah, so
did you guys do the same thing?
Similar, but it was like if you had to use the bathroom, you either owed push-ups or pull-ups, and a lot of times the only option was pull-up. So
is that because everyone defaulted to push-ups?
It was depending on the instructor. So
if
someone's teaching the class, you gotta go to the bathroom. He'll be like, go do pull up, go do push up, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be able to do pull ups. If not, you're just gonna be dangling there. And that's what, if you're a male going into FMTB, the females are gonna be doing the arm hangs.
So they don't do that anymore. They make them do pull ups now.
Huh?
Because the requirement is for females to pull ups.
Huh? I thought they could do the flex arm hang.
No, they don't do that anymore.
Guess we're editing this out.
Yeah, I guess we are. So you remember when we did that video and I couldn't do any?
The Knob of the Beast one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now I can do a good amount. Like, I was like, this sucks. And then like once I got there, I was like, all right, I need to get better at this. And then now I can do way more.
Surprisingly, pull-ups have a lot to do with 1, technique.
Yeah.
2, body weight, because it's easier to pull yourself up if you're lighter.
Yep.
And then 3, your just upper body strength.
That's
So-
why like when I lost weight, I also was able to do more. So if you want to be better at them, I would lose weight. Honestly, the skinny people were super good at them. If you're scrawny, you will do really well.
Scrawny people can excel in the military.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
What's weird about
it's all
it-
about calisthenics.
Yeah, because what's funny is like, but at the same time, you don't want to be too skinny for field med because if you're too skinny, it's harder to you
Carry
need weight.
people.
Yeah, so you need weight to push weight, but it's like this fine balance. Like
You
there
want to
were-
be a muscle hamster.
Yeah, we had one guy in our class that like literally could do like the college boy, you could do like all that kind of stuff, but like a hike was the hardest thing for him because he was so small. Like it was just the hardest thing for him. So honestly, having some weight will help you on carrying weight or pulling weight, whereas like if you're scrawny, you'll probably be better at the calisthenics stuff.
Coming in at number 4, you're going to need a partner, so if you have no friends, this is not for you. Go ahead and skip to number 5. At number 4, we have buddy carries. Now, in especially Navy medicine, field medicine, a lot of it has to do with moving the patient off the X. So as soon as...
Which is where the fire is being received at, where someone got hit.
They're all war heroes. They know what the X is, all right? You're going to do math.
A lot of these dudes don't even know what the X is. They're like, what's the X?
All right.
They're going to be looking around. I heard about this X. Where is it? I'm looking for it.
All right, so Buddy just got shot, right? Buddy's down. You're going to come up, assess massive hemorrhaging, tourniquet him up and get him off the X. You can drag, carry. If he's really tiny, like the scrawny dude we were just talking about, I like to shot put the Marine to the safety zone.
I doubt we have any of that power, but okay.
You guys don't listen to him. I'm strong as Superman.
We did fireman carry pretty much exclusively. Like that was it.
We did fireman and drag.
Okay, so we didn't really drag too much. I don't know why, but we did a lot of the fireman carry. And what sucks out west is literally, so we talked about in the video before about the hills. So to tell you how extensive it was, so yeah, we hike up what was called hill, right? Or La Mesa, whatever the appropriate name you want to use. So we hike up that, but I remember we had people that were slacking behind. So literally they made all the leadership go down to the people that couldn't make it up the hill that were slacking, and then firemen then carry them up the hill.
No,
So like,
no thanks.
yeah, no, it was
You
like
you can fail.
I
You're
felt
out.
bad because the one
Get
dude
in the Humvee.
the one dude that we had in our class was a recon guy, and it sucks is like anything physical activity, like there were the few recon guys in our class that like anytime it came to like something extensive like that, I was like, I'm not doing that. Like I know I was not gonna fireman carry this chick up there. There was no way. Like if I have a hard time carrying a 50, 60 pound pack plus my own self up a hill that's at 40, 45 degrees, I'm not carrying somebody up this hill. So they looked at him and you could tell he was like, all right, I'll do this. I felt so bad. He was like the scapegoat for everything that was super physically in demand.
Hey man, hopefully you pass the recon pipeline.
The next thing that you should prepare is being able to drag 180 pounds straight dead weight of a dummy. That's about what we had. So like during the casualty assessment period, you're gonna have to drag this dummy 50 meters. You're gonna run out, pick them up, or do a tourniquet or whatever you gotta do, and then drag them off the X. And so I say that's different because you could be at like 140 pounds and they're gonna pair you with somebody that's around that weight, and that it's a mobile human. Like if I wanted to buddy carry you, I could, because I'd put you on my back and I could like ask you to move, right? But this is like a straight dummy, dead weight. There's no help, and a lot of females that were in our class had issues carrying this. So this is why when we talk about you need weight to move weight, people that even though they weren't good at PT on like the calisthenics and body weight, they could pull this dummy no problem. I just say be prepared to be cold, because like even though there's like a ton of people that came from boot camp, like you all have to be uniform. So for example, when we were getting issued our uniforms, it was freezing cold, and we all had, like most of us had sweatpants, but then there's like that one dude that just left boot camp that somehow lost them in A school. So because that one person doesn't have it, everyone's cold. So just be prepared. If you're not going to summertime, even in California or on the East Coast, you're going to be cold because people just for some reason don't have all the gear they're supposed to, even though they tell you to have a full sea bag when you go.
Yeah.
And if you just left boot camp, you should have the full sea bag anyway. But like I said, there's always that one person out of the almost 200 person class or whatever amounts in your platoon that doesn't have it for some reason. So we were cold all the time.
On the field op, bring extra socks, like wool socks to like layer up, an extra fucking sweatshirt, and then that little like thing that you put on the floor, it basically
You mean the
separates.
tarp?
No, the rollout, the thing the hard thing that you sleep on. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you're talking about the isomat.
the isomat. Dude, bring something else on top of that, because that barely separates you from the floor, man. And the floor is cold as shit. The floor will take your heat.
Yeah.
Like, it's magic. It is dark
It's weird.
Satan magic. It
The
will
soil
pull.
absorbs it.
Yeah, and then the earth gets stronger. And if anyone's getting stronger, it's me. Because I used code DW.
Well, the way I mitigated being cold was honestly the hand warmer packs. Go on Amazon and I bought like, I don't know how many packs for like $20. And I would just carry that everywhere. It only sucked after it got warm, but I'd throw them away. But pretty much the only downfall of them is they have to be like in a pocket or something like.
Yeah.
So in your sleeve
Enclosed.
here, like enclosed somehow. It's not going to stay warm if you just hold it in your hand. How did you stay warm?
It was just the layering up, and then I normally cuddled with my battle buddy. Like in the tent, we were like spooning.
Hold up, you guys had tents
Yeah.
in the field.
Yeah. There's sometimes where we slept on the dirt, but there's some tents.
We only got tents once, and that's because it rained. We were okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now we're going to the real differences of East and West. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, talking
yeah,
about,
East
talking
Coast.
about, I need
East
these
Coast
hand
gets
warmers.
a tent. Yeah, but that's because I carried that. I was on my own. I didn't. No one else was required to have that.
Oh my
I'm just Gucci like that. All right.
Get
so
used to limited sleep.
get used
Are you
to-
gonna tell them to sleep less?
yeah, like just start sleeping only 4 hours a night. Nah.
That's something they're just gonna have to cross the bridge when they get to it. Like,
Yeah, you can't. I would. This
start depriving yourself of
No,
quality
this is like
sleep.
Tahiti warning. You're not gonna get much sleep. How much sleep did you guys get on average a night? Because we got like, if that, 6 hours a night.
So the worst thing is you would think like 6 hours, but all the like brand new kids, like super young, are running around doing whatever. You can't fall asleep.
Yeah.
And then the pretty boys, if you're the pretty boy, you are so annoying. These dudes
Why?
would set an alarm loud as at like 3 a.m. and just let it go off. They'll sleep through it and let it go off. Everyone's screaming, "Come on, get up!" No, set it. Turn off your alarm. They'll hit snooze. 5 minutes later, alarm. You can hear it throughout the whole barracks. And you know what they're waking up 2 hours early for? Guess. To go do their hair.
Yeah.
Dude, buzz your head.
Dude,
I don't want to be woken up for you wanting to get your hair styled.
to be real, it's funny because that was so true. It seems like every class it's true. You're in an open bay barracks with only 3 racks high, and then obviously everyone can hear an alarm going off, and it always never fails. There's a lot, like, say everyone has to wake up at 4:30. There's someone that has it at 3:30 that never wakes up, and then like you stand up and you're like, who's getting up? Because obviously if the alarm went off, someone dismissed it and then just stayed in bed. And what's funny is I never saw anybody actually get up early.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Douchebags.
why are you up so early? Like, what does it take so long to get ready? I literally was ready in 15 minutes probably every morning.
You know what's the worst? Having watch at like 1, getting back at 2, and then an alarm going off as soon as your head hits that pillow.
Oh yeah.
That's,
So
wow.
just be used to limited sleep and people being very inconsiderate to your time. And
Oh, dude, that could be a whole video of us.
Oh my
people
God.
being inconsiderate. Especially like with roommates. This isn't even about FMTB right now. Like roommates, if you have a fucking roommate, dude, like don't be blaring your music through the, oh, dude.
it literally was a thing where people would play music or they would scream or it was a multitude of things. Just in
People
general.
think they're so entitled. If you're sharing a space, you're wearing headphones.
Yes.
You better wear headphones. If you don't wear headphones and you share a space, you are.
You know what's funny? Is
We're
there's-
gonna find you.
There's
bro.
people that are in my birthday and are probably gonna watch this and know.
Yeah, and
but
they're
just
douchebags.
know I despised you.
Yeah.
You know, next time you're next to people, you know, where there's probably about, you know, at least 30 people in the same room, you probably should have headphones instead of blasting it out of your neat little speaker that you decided to buy at the Next or whatever. Long distance cardio and circuit training is the next thing. So we did, like, it was weird because we would like run out to this area, like kind of on the beach, and then we would just do circuits and then we run back. So, I mean, you would accumulate miles, but honestly, there's a lot of cardio circuit type training that there was like no set exercises on the PT sessions. But
Oh, normally, like, why like I think the long cardio is like important is because West and East are different, but there's a lot of moto runs. And it wouldn't be at such a crazy pace, like your platoon would go out, there'd be a guide on. But if someone falls out, you all technically fall out because you have to keep looping to grab them.
Yep.
So if one person falls out, your run, like you're doing a 3-mile run, it just became a 4-mile run from the amount of times you had to loop back and pick up the person who fell out. Over
just don't
and
fall
over. Cardio's not up. You're not hurting yourself. You are hurting the people who can run faster than you.
So pretty much the consensus is never be first, never be last in field med. Just be kind of in the middle.
Yeah, be average. Be very average.
Yeah, like, because here's the thing. It's like, say you're the first person too, and they're like, oh, they're waiting on you, and everyone's in front leaning rest, like in push-up position. So you might as well just like be with the herd, so that way you don't like, you're not impressing anybody, but you're not the worst.
Yeah, scores in FMTB just went way down because no one after watching this, no one wants to be like really good.
So the last one is read the student handbook before you even get to field med. Honestly, all of the material for all of field med for East and West is on the internet. I'll post a link in the description down below where you can kind of read up on what's going to be there. Honestly, I know like 99% of you guys aren't going to like study it, but if you want to just get familiarized with what you're going to be learning while you're at field med, that would be a good start. The hardest part was the history because the medicine just kind of made sense.
Yeah.
Did you agree?
Yeah, well, a lot of these kids aren't going to be fleet returning, so they don't learn much in course school. On me up on this, I have a Quizlet with all my tests from field med still in it. Like, if you
guys,
guys,
want me to link it down below?
I don't give a fuck.
I'll link it.
If you guys type in my name, Don W. Klein,
yeah,
they're not gonna.
Yeah, don't know who that is.
Just go to my YouTube and it's in my thing. It's in my thing. Just,
all right.
I shouldn't have even brought that up.
All right, guys. So these are your tips and tricks on how to prepare for Field Medical Training Battalion if you are a corpsman or you want to be a Greenside corpsman eventually. You guys always, you can hit us up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. We also have a Patreon link down below where you can donate as little as $1. We appreciate it. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.
Like I can't fight it. She got me hot and bothered. Got a ring right round her finger, showing me I shouldn't want her. And brother, we